Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mighty Brad's podcast. Today, I got my buddy Nayith, and Nayith is a fitness influencer, and he is very much into bodybuilding, and he brings something different to the game. He not only incorporates his love of fitness and bodybuilding, but he talks about music, sports, TV shows, movies, incorporating it all to make a very unique YouTube channel and for a unique way for him to express himself. So, Nayith, right before we get started, I gotta ask you a really serious question.
Dude, hit me with it, bro.
Are you natty or not?
Hell yeah, bro. Since 2018, dog.
So, I see, I'm sure you see too, there's a lot of people interviewing nowadays, people who are in the bodybuilding and competing area, and also they just interview random people that look big in the gym. And I think it's a good trend in a sense that it's like, it gives people an opportunity to be honest about their lifting capabilities and how they look. But the other thing is I think sometimes they kind of demonize it in the sense of, if someone's big, they are natural, but they kind of like paint it as they might not be natural. So when you watch a lot of those videos and you see someone in the gym that's big, you're like, oh, they're automatically on something.
I mean, that's like the double-edged sword, bro, when you're like, to this, right? Like, you see someone that's like jacked at like your LA Fitness or like your local gym, your brain automatically just tells you, oh, dude, X, bro. He's on so much shit.
But what's your take on the Liver King situation?
Oh, dude, yeah, we talked about that, man. I talked about it on Fitness After Dark, I think like 2 weeks ago. Dude, I think it's just kind of messed up, bro. I'm like, just being honest, like, I could care less about that guy. Like, fuck that guy for like, I'm being serious, dude. Like, fuck that guy for doing what he did and duping so many people and taking their hard-earned money, convincing them that the way to go of getting into the shape that he was in was by eating, like, stuff like bull testicles. I'm like, no. But more than anything, though, I just feel really, really bad for like the kids, dude. Like the 12 to 13-year-olds, like the little kids that are on YouTube that easily get influenced by people like Liver King, that inadvertently might have been like, oh, dude, like if I want to get jacked to this guy, I have to do what he does, that dumb shit that he shows on YouTube. I'm just like, oh, man. So I really feel bad for that, man. But as far as Liver King himself, dude, fuck that guy, bro.
Yeah.
The thing. Or now.
What'd you say?
Can you swear on here or now?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like TV 14, TV PG. Bro.
Nah, we good.
Okay, so TVMA, bro, all the way, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. Just the whole thing. It's like, especially like you just said, influencing the younger generation of. It's like he's painting himself as, if somebody is kind of naive and your name.
Oh, bro. Dude, we should run the graphics, dude. Nayith, let's go.
Bro, like if you're a young kid and like you're really impressionable, right? And you see this guy that's really jacked telling you to live this way, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to do that too. I can do that. But it's, he's painting this picture of I'm completely natural, right? And so you're getting these young guys and young girls too to believe that if you live your life this way, you can be as big as him, which you can't.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Not naturally, at least.
It's just the internet too, dude. Like the internet, so powerful, dude. Like anyone that's like the Liver King dude can get famous nowadays, bro. I remember as a kid, dude, that was it's right when Kim K had that little tapey tape with Ray J, and then literally a year later she had the reality show, dude, and that's how she got famous, bro. We were in 2007, dude. That's the Liver King, bro. He'd be on. I bet you money, bro. He'd be on the History Channel, dude. I fucking guarantee you, bro. It was way back in the day.
Oh my, yeah, no, dude. The internet has brought so many good things, but also it's like there's people on there bringing a bunch of good shit, and then there's people on there who could just, you could say whatever and convince people what you're saying.
It's powerful, man. But I'm grateful for it too, dude. Especially for fitness.
Oh yeah,
I'm grateful for it, dude. I remember, dude, man, that's how old I feel. Keep in mind, I'm only 2 years older than you, dude. But I feel so much older, bro. Because I remember trying to get into the internet, dude, way back in the day in 2007, bro. I had a computer, dude, a Toshiba computer, bro. One that our whole family shared. And, dude, I kid you not, to load one page on Google, dude, it would take us like 2-3 fucking hours, dude, to get on the internet. And, bro, that's why when kids now, dude, I'm like, when I see like a little kid, like, I have like I did a side job over the summer where like I was teaching little kids, right? It was so hard not to curse around them, but I was like, talking to them, man, and they were just on their iPads and everything. I'm like, don't you guys like want to watch TV, bro? I swear, dude, I was thinking, I'm like, bro, I could pull in a TV, dude, and show these kids what's up, bro. Show them some old school Nickelodeon, dude. Show them what's good.
Dude, the biggest thing I think with the issues with parenting nowadays, it's like the immediate thing that people do if your kid's like annoying at like you're out at a restaurant or something, or just at your own dinner table. It's like just give them the phone, give them the iPad. But it's like that's literally just conditioning them to think that that's okay, and they're just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, dude. Man, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, like after like the lockdowns and everything, dude, I feel like high school like got weird for a lot of people, where like they just kind of, keep to themselves. Like it's completely different from like when like me and you were there, you know what I mean, and we experienced it like before lockdown might have happened at some point. But dude, yeah, it's changed for a lot, dude. Like especially like phones and all that. It's changed for a lot of people. But you know what, man? We like to keep it positive, bros.
100%,
So
100%.
I feel like there's a lot of good with the internet, bro, and hopefully people go with the good, bro, instead of taking it for the bad.
Yeah, exactly. It gives everybody an opportunity to get on here and just spread positive stuff, kind of like what we're doing.
Bro, hell yeah, all the way, dude.
And so tell me a little bit about just when you started lifting.
Yeah, dude. I remember the date too, dude. March 24th, 2018, bro. I remember it was a house party, dude. And I went in, bro, guns blazing. I remember I was like, dude, I'm gonna get all the girls, dude. I remember going in with like a pair of True Religions, retro 3s, the True Blues, little camo jacket, And I was not big at all at that point, dude. I was chubby as it comes, dude. And I was not in the best of shape, man. My diet at that point was like 80% of it was just chips, Little Debbie's, some Twinkies here and there, bro. Full calorie
Twinkies
soda.
ain't that bad.
Yeah, bro. And in high school, dude, oh man, like, dude, I would come home, my pops would cook up like actual food, and I would think that I'd be healthy by just eating a bag of chips instead. This is how delusional I was, bro.
Yeah.
With my diet, dog. But,
bro,
you're a kid, though.
Yeah.
You're a kid. You can get away with stuff like that. So, but like I said, dude, going into that little house party, I remember I was like, dude, I'm good enough, bro. I don't need to work out. I don't need to do any of that. Go to this little party. Dude, I went 1 to 24, bro. I remember I had like 24 girls just trying to talk to them, and all of them walked away. I was like, damn, bro. Oh, man, something must be wrong here, man. So I remember going home. I was sad, sad little Nayith. I was like, hey, big bro, what can I do, man? He's like, well, for me, at least what worked was just lifting. I'm like, wait, really? He's like, yeah, dude, like once you get in good shape, bro, like that's how you get girls, dude. Or like that's how you at least it makes it easier. I was like, you know what, man? You've got a point, bro. So I remember on March 24th, 2018, I literally went home, talked to my big bro, and then I went to YouTube and found Jeff Cavalier, and that's how the whole saga began, bro, for the fitness journey.
Was it when you first got into the gym? Because I know when I first started working out, it was like this kind of like a little insecurity of like, oh, like I can't lift that much weight. Was there ever that for you?
No, I never had any of that, dude. Because I remember I was like really, it was weird. I was like kind of strong from the get-go. I remember like the running gag. I remember my friends was just like, oh, dude, you're like buff, bro. Like, but like I wasn't though. Like I didn't lift. But I remember I didn't go to like my high school gym that often, right? Starting to work out. I had a home gym because like my brother was really into bodybuilding before me, and my dad was really into it too. In the 80s, he competed in natural bodybuilding in Ecuador when that was like when that popped off, when pumping iron became a worldwide sensation. So we had like a little home gym in the garage. So literally I remember I was like kind of flunking to some of my classes, like some D's and some C's. I was like, I'm good. I can't wait to just lift. So went home. I remember I would drop my stuff off, get like a full calorie Gatorade, and just go to the bag and just start lifting, but like that's the beauty of it too, when you're starting out, that's like what's really nice. It's like you can navigate and find what works for you. And I remember just trying like a bunch of like really like athletic exercises, right? Like the little nonsense exercises, and thinking it was working. I had fun with it though, man. I was like, what, this is cool. So it felt good, and like I saw the results like really quick too. I was like, man, I'm gonna keep this up, dude. I like this.
Yeah, bro, that's the best thing about first getting to the gym. The first 2-3 months, you get the beginner gains, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, there's nothing better, bro. And then you get your confidence going up, dude. You start feeling great about yourself.
Yeah.
There's nothing better.
But then after that, you get to the point like 6 months later, and you're like, bro, I'm not making any progress anymore. What's going on?
That's kind of like the double-edged sword, isn't that? Where you start kind of thinking,
I think that's a time where like a lot of people could quit the gym. Like they get to that point and they're like, oh, like I'm not seeing any results. What's the point of me doing this anymore?
Yeah, dude. And here's the thing, dude. Like, I remember I kind of got to that point, right? And I kind of wanted to stop going because it was kind of like disencouraging, right? Where like you
Yeah.
would lift so often and then you would not see results. And that's a scary thing that like kids now have because like, dude, they can get discouraged really easily seeing like the quick results from Instagram, TikTok of people like lifting, you know what I mean? And they aren't saying that they might be on the juice or something. And that's what's causing them to get like really quick results. And
Yeah.
that kind of leans towards like that whole thing of what's that term, Brody? The where you want something really quick, like the feeling of it, like you want it really quick.
Oh, instant gratification.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. And that's what scares me too, man, about the kids
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, dude. Because, dude, if I was like 15, 16, I was just starting to get into lifting, I would easily fall into that trap where I would
Yeah.
see someone experiment with like a PED or a SARM and they get like results in a month. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, that's how I'm going to do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know better.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, that stuff is just because that could be the worst thing possible for someone that age to do something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, dude. Facts, dude. Facts.
So tell me a little bit about your mission as an influencer.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I mean, bro, I don't consider myself to be an influencer. I just consider myself to be a regular ass guy that just wants to bring people like a realistic way to get into the best version of themselves, you know, in the gym, outside the gym. You know, I'm not a self-improvement guy, but I'm more or less just want to show people what's realistic and what you can actually do, you know, without doing any of the dumb shit like hopping on PDs, hopping on SARMs, you know. For me, dude, I like that was like the big thing for me, like getting into fitness was like there was so much misinformation like online of like, you know, bench press killing your gains, you know, no disrespect to Jeff Cavalier, just the man, that's an OG, but come on, dude, like really the bench press is gonna kill your gains. Get out of here, dude. So
Yeah.
at least for me, I want to show people like, dude, like I'm in great shape, like I'm in phenomenal shape. I look great in a t-shirt, without a t-shirt. And I think that's kind of like the end game for a lot of people too. They just want to look great and want to feel good about themselves. And I want to show people like, dude, it's easy, bro. As long as you do X, Y, and Z and you keep it up and there's several ways of doing it, then there's no stopping you, dude. You can achieve anything, dude. And I just want to show
Right.
people that as well, you know?
Yeah. No, I think that's a great message. So you tell me a little bit about the aspect of you incorporating the movies and all that stuff into your videos.
Yeah, dude. So, bro, as a kid, dude, I was heavily inspired by film, dude. Like, it's like it has its weakness too, you know, when it comes to when it comes to dating as well, you know, like those romantic movies when like you think like the guy's gonna get the girl and all that. It has its downsides for sure, and that's one of them. But the positivity of it, dude, it really influenced my creativity in so many ways, dude. Movies have been a big thing since like I've been a kid. I remember in fifth grade, dude, like I had an iPod Touch and I just had it downloaded with videos from this one channel called Indie Mogul, which is one of the first YouTube channels that really showed you the aspect of filmmaking, how to recreate effects from your favorite Hollywood movies, but like for a cheap budget, dude, for like under like 25, $5. I fell in love with that, dude. I would recreate the effects, but I would never would make the movies. But I just found it like really interesting, you know?
Yeah.
So as I got older, I like fell in love with editing. Like I remember one of my first edits that like I did was a WWE promo for WrestleMania 31 in 2015 for it was the main event was Roman Reigns and Lesnar. I made like a badass promo with Kanye West, No Church in the Wild, and it was awesome, dude. I loved it. I loved how it turned out. I just became addicted to it, dude. That led me to creating my first YouTube channel in 2015 too. At the end of it for UFC because I fell in love with the sport. This is like right around when Connor started being on the rise. He beat Aldo in 15 seconds, and I fell in love, dude. And I love the sport. I started loving making promos, and that channel's still up too. It's called NV Films. I don't upload it anymore, but it has some really great promos if you want to look back on the UFC before the ESPN era. And yeah, dude, I fell in love with it. I eventually stopped because I just wanted to focus on school for a bit. But I found myself pretty good with like fitness and all that. And I was like, you know what, dude? I love movies. I make some pretty dope content doing UFC, doing all that for fun. Why not do something different? Like I've noticed on online, dude, like it's the same thing, dude. Like no disrespect to anyone, dude. Like you know what I mean? I like to keep it positive, but I'm just being like blunt too. It's like, dude, you go online, it's the same format, it's the same thing. And it's cool, dude. I love seeing that stuff, but like there has to be something different. It's kind of like I feel
Yeah.
is in a stage right now where the Marvel universe is. Here you go, my filmmaking reference, right? Like it's kind of like the same thing, right? And it's enjoyable, right? But you know what? You're longing for something different. So then here's where I come in. I want to be the A24. I want to be like the indie underdog. People go, oh shit, dude, Nayith posted? Fuck yeah, let me go check it out because his stuff is actually really, really different, and I like it. I dig it. So for me growing up, I loved movies. I loved Adult Swim. I used to grow up watching. I used to stay up until like midnight, 1 a.m. to watch anime, like the Cowboy Bebop, what else they used to, Inuyasha, all those programs, and that became a part of me, dude. Like, you asked me like any films, like any TV show reference, music, dude, I got you. Like I'm so heavily inspired by that, and that's what I really think is gonna make the impact for the fitness industry into making it something really, really special, dude. With content creators such as us, bringing something different to the table and something really unique.
Yeah, I think that's something really beautiful too, taking everything you enjoy doing and putting it all into one package.
Hell yeah, dude. And there's nothing better, dude. Like with what you're doing, dude, like the content creators that are hungry, they're on the come up, dude. That's what's really going to bring change to the industry, and that's what's going to bring something different. We're not going to see guys that have young LA that drive Mercedes Benz, you know what I mean? And then like aren't relatable. Hell no, dude. I want people that watch me to be on the journey with me so that when we make it to the top, then they'll feel a part of that special process as well with us.
Yeah, and just expressing all your different beliefs. So like you as a like mostly fitness bodybuilding creator, it's like a lot of those guys are like posting the same stuff, like do this workout and stuff. This is my code to buy my merch or to get 50% off of this. But it's like you're sharing all your beliefs on the movies, all this different stuff that makes you, like you just said, relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah, and
like you seem like a human being and not just like do this.
Hell yeah, dude. Like, okay, like no disrespect to those people because that's how they make their living. And like, dude, I love it, dude. Like, if that's what you gotta do, like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all in for it. But it gets tiring too, you see, you see a post, right? Like you see someone like post their thing, and it's like, oh, yeah, cool, that's inspirational. And then you go down to like save 10% on this website. Oh, come on, man. Dang. Yeah. It's not for me.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't think so. What's your favorite movie then?
Ooh, dude, that's a hard one, bro. For anyone in film, that's like the hardest question you can ever ask someone, dude. It really does depend, dude. What are we talking genre-wise then?
Let's say like sci-fi action.
Sci-fi, ooh. Sci-fi action. Well, man, people always say I seem to be like the real life version of Andy Samberg's character from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like the way I act and everything. I'm like, man, true that, dude, because one of my favorite films of all time that are in the action genre is Die Hard, dude, the OG one from the 80s. So that's one of my favorites from that genre.
Okay. What about music?
Ooh, you know what, dude? Music. All right, bro. This is cheesy. This is where I'm telling you, dude. This is where growing up on movies has that weakness on me, dude. Where I think everything has a romantic side to it, dude. I fucking loved Smallville, dude. As a kid, that was such a phenomenal ass show, dude, about Superman. But it was everything personified that was great about the 2000s was in that show, dude. The music, the culture, just the simpleness of it before the internet fully took over everything. And I love the music from there, dude. So I grew up just listening to the soundtrack from Smallville, like the heavy, heavy alternative hits. Still listen to it to this day, dude. That's like my gym playlist. Like when I make a video on it, I'm going to talk about it. It's just like, oh, dude, Smallville, goated. That's my gym playlist.
Yeah. No, I mean, speaking of like romantic stuff, like when I first started really getting into music, Billy Joel became my favorite. And then I remember my mom's friend was like, just do you listen to like the romantic ones? I'm like, fuck yeah. And she's like, it's like I'm not manly if I don't I listen to the romantic shit. Like I love that.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Billy Joel, bro, dude, that's a good one, dude. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's just I feel like Billy Joel's one of those artists where it's like no matter what genre of music you like, you're gonna like at least 1 or 2 songs by him.
Dude, you know who's goated too? Mr. America himself, dude. Bruce Springsteen, dude, bro. Ooh, that's a good one too, dude.
He's got some good stuff.
Ooh,
all right, so I want to dive into a little bit. So you have different types of videos along with like the fitness after dark type stuff. Can you dive into like the different aspects and types of videos that you do?
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I think what really people want more than anything is just for themselves to learn something new about something that they're really interested in. And what I like to do is that like the videos I like to make answer a question, right? And whether that's a short form, so that'll be the shorts that I make, or that'll make like the longer videos, like the Fitness After Dark series, which is like a little podcast where we talk about classic bodybuilding rivalry and the takeaways from that and why that was so pivotal in the history of the sport itself. I had a series, I want to bring it back. It really just depends on how I had the plan set out. The Golden Era series was a full throwback to the 1970s on my road to competing in February. I'm still competing in February, but I felt the Golden Era was too good of a concept for me to waste, and it wasn't going the way I was thinking that it would go. So I stopped producing episodes for that. But the message with that is those videos had a storyline to them, so the storyline is still ongoing. So with the Golden Era, I want to reassess and then bring it back for January, but in a more cinematic and more professional looking way. And then the Unfiltered series is just like my honest take on like the questions that a beginner, intermediate might have on their fitness journey, you know? So it's like one of the more recent videos I did was, can you build muscle on a vegan diet? It's like, hell yeah, you can, dude. You just gotta be sure to just hit your protein goals, and it doesn't really matter if it's meat or not, dude. As long as you just hit your protein goals, you'll build the muscle.
Yeah. Speaking of beginners, what do you think beginner lifters should really understand about weightlifting right when they're getting into it?
I think the biggest thing for me is just they have to understand that it takes time, dude. Like, you know, as much as we want to believe that like the actors, you know what I mean, like that when they give interviews, oh yeah, it took me like 4 to 6 months to build a muscle. They have to understand that everyone's different and everyone's gonna take time with building the body that they want. For many, it really does depend. If you're a beginner, it could take 6 to 8 months, or no, it could take shorter than that. It really depends on how consistent you're going to be with your diet and your training. If you are, dude, it shouldn't take you more than 3 to 5 months to start building some really important muscle and to start building out the frame that you want. If you're on and off again, like many people are in the beginning stage, you know,
Yeah.
it's no biggie. It could take 6 to 8 months. I think that's the biggest thing, though. You have to understand it's gonna take time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And so also it's like what are some don'ts, would you say, when you first start lifting? Like avoid these, or you know what I mean?
I mean, here's my thing. If you want to experiment and try different exercises, then I'd say I'm all for it. Like, go ahead, try it. But more than anything, though, really just the don'ts would be, I would say, oh, don't spend too much time at the gym. You know, one of the common misconceptions, right, when you're lifting is like, oh yeah, if I'm at the gym for more time, you know, then I should build more muscle. It's not the case, dude. If you do that, you're gonna overtrain. You're gonna hurt yourself. Take your time, but also maximize it, dude. For me, I'm usually not at the gym for more than, I would say, an hour 15, an hour. You know, 30 minutes of cardio and then weight training the rest of the time. And that's for me, as like I've been training for now, like it's about to be 5 years. So I don't know if it's intermediate, advanced, whatever the case might be. If you're a beginner, just don't waste your time too much. Enjoy the gym too, you know, but don't be wasting your time too much. You have other cool things to do too, you know.
Yeah.
Another big don't would probably be don't ego lift.
That's a big one.
Right? Don't ego lift. Like, I know if the dude next to you is like deadlifting 300, like don't obviously go for it if you're a beginner, you know. Be slow, take your time, be confident in yourself and what you're lifting, dude. Don't let other people influence what you should be lifting. And that's kind of like my big 2 don'ts at the gym. Everything else I think is free game, besides don't be weird where there's like a girl next to you lifting.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I mean, you know, like when I started working out consistently, I didn't do squats for a while, but then once I got to college, I was like, you know what, I should probably start squatting. So I started squatting, and and then when I start, you know, I'm not lifting that much weight, but it's like, you know, I got to do what I got to do to start. I don't want to put on a ton of weight and then just be like, oh, I need to impress the people around me, go down and then absolutely fall.
And then you can't
hurt
go
myself.
on, dude.
There's no purpose to that.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
So tell me and explain the depths of bodybuilding.
I love the sport. It's hard. It really is, dude. Like cutting, bulking, maintaining, being on your macros all the time. Like, dude, when I go out, bro, people always get on my ass for that. They're like, bro, why are you tracking, dude? Stop, bro. Like, you're making me feel fat, or you're making me feel bad, you know? And I feel bad too. I'm like, you know, but that's what it takes with the sport. But I love it though. The feeling you get when you're on stage, you're looking at everyone, you're posing. And some competitions let you pick your own music, which is badass too. If you're doing a transformation one, it's so great, dude. I love it, dude. There's nothing better. I'd love to make my name in natural bodybuilding, but the brutal honesty is that to fully make a name in the sport, like if you want to be a Chris Bumstead, if you want to be a Rodney Coleman, a Jay Cutler, then you have to turn to the dark side and then start competing in untested competitions, you know, and do unnatural bodybuilding. And that's my thing too. I have contemplated, like, who hasn't, like, think of maybe hopping over to the dark side and perhaps, you know, getting on the Hugo, you know, getting on the juice. But I like to think, where am I going to be then in my 40s, you know, my 50s, you know, when I have a family, like, am I going to be there for them, you know? And if I take that decision, the chances are pretty heavy, man. So I'm just like, you know what? It's not worth it, dude. But I love the sport overall, you know. That's my thing. That's my take on the beautiful sport that is bodybuilding. Besides soccer, of course, soccer's goated.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, no, it's like, you know, I've heard about some people, and it's like, you know, when you're taking stuff and you're doing, like, going really hard in the bodybuilding aspect, it's like a lot of those guys, like, they don't live till old age. That's for sure.
Dude, there was a YouTuber. His name was John Meadows, aka the Mountain Dog. He was so great. He felt like literally like an uncle, dude. Like, he was so awesome with his content. He was a bodybuilder. But he loved training the old school way, you know, like they did in the 70s and 80s. Phenomenal guy. And then he passed away, dude, in last year, August 2021. That was the death that really was like, oh fuck, dude. Like, I am not doing that at all, dude. No way. Because and it's funny because he did like regular health checks. Like, he would show, I think there was some videos where he would go get tested for, like, you know, see how his blood work was doing and everything. Everything turned out fine. So I was like, oh yeah, dude, this is the man, bro. He's gonna be here for a while. And then boom, dude, they announced that he passed away from, I believe, like a heart attack or something, dude.
Yeah.
It was messed up, dude. And that's what really that was like really the wake up call where I was like, oh no, dude, I am not doing any of that, bro. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a businessman online named Patrick Bet David, and you know, he used to be in the military and everything. I don't know, you know who he is?
Yeah, hell yeah, he's the entrepreneur guy, right? Entrepreneurial guy.
Yeah. So he has his own podcast and everything, and I heard him talking about when he got out of the. I think it might have been when he got out of the military. He started hanging out with all these bodybuilders, like really up there. So they're all taking stuff, and he's hanging out with them. He's not on anything or anything. He's just like, I feel like I want to get into this. What you guys are doing is so cool, whatever. And when he was partying with them and seeing how, like, fucked up they get and all the stuff that they're taking, he stepped back and he was like, I can't do this.
Yeah, no, dude. It's not worth it, dude. It absolutely isn't worth it. And then, like, I think for me, if you want to jump over to the dark side, you should wait at least until you're 26, 27, when you have fully everything developed, dude, within you, you know, logically, you know, physically, everything's already set in stone for you. Then I think that's like the right time for you to fully make the decision of jumping over to the dark side. But it's not worth it, dude. Like, the long-term benefits aren't worth it, dude, for something like that, man.
Yeah, and you know, it's like, but you know, I guess it's like, I try to think of the mindset of some of these guys, because they're willing to put their life on the line to do this. So that is who you're competing against. That is how dedicated they're. They're willing to put their life on the line to do this.
Exactly, dude. Like Rich Piana, dude. Literally, that man, that was his fucking motto, dude. It was whatever it takes, dude. And that man was literally taking everything on the fucking kitchen table. Like, have you seen that man? He was fucking huge. Bro, Rich Piana was like the real life version of Thanos. Like, he was fucking massive, bro. Like, he was literally the size of a fucking fridge, dude. Like, it was insane.
That's insane.
My brother, he actually, because Rich Piana, dude, he was like, back in the YouTube fitness days, before the young LA culture took over and people started doing hardstyle and all that, Rich Piana was like the fucking end all be all of YouTube fitness. And he used to go to conventions all the time. My brother got to meet him. That's how I found out. Like, dude, the man was a fucking tank, bro. Like, he was the size of our refrigerator, dude. Like that's how
Yeah.
massive of a man he was.
Dude, that's insane. But I mean, it's like, I mean, if everyone's always trying to find their purpose in life, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
if that, if for most people it isn't worth it to do it, but if they're really that dedicated, they're like, this is truly what I believe, and this is truly what I want to do. It's like you got to do you.
Hell yeah, dude. No, absolutely, dude.
So can we go a little bit more in depth with competing? Why you really wanted to get into it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, dude, I just wanted to really just get into it for more of the love of the sport, dude. Like my dad grew up in like the late 70s, early 80s when pumping iron exploded around the world, and Ecuador started having like these small little competitions among like the townspeople, right? Of like the little town that he grew up in, like where they would compete against each other. And he was like in phenomenal shape. Like the dude was
Mm-hmm.
literally ripped. I was like, holy shit, dude. When he used to show me his childhood photos, he used to compete in it and he fell in love with it. And he was like, dude, if I like was born here, then this would have been my calling. It would have been completely different. But I didn't have the opportunity. So for you, if you really wanna try something different, try something really cool, you should look into this, man. So it was more or less like my dad, and then my love for it too. Like I grew up hating it. Like I was like I dread this. Like
Mm-hmm.
I hate seeing my brother get big. It was weird, but eventually I grew
Yeah.
up loving it. And then for me, I was like, dude, once I get into good enough shape, I'd love to compete. So I did a show this past September. It was a transformation show, doing here in Illinois, in Chicago, and I got first place in it, dude. I was like, yo, let's go, let's go. So with that, I was like, you know what, dude? I might have something here, dude. So why not go
Yeah.
all in with the bodybuilding stuff, with the fitness content, and see what's up, dude? Let's take over, bro. Because for me, like I'm a realistic kind of guy, dude. Like I don't BS around. I just want to show people, like, hey, dude. Like for me, I used to be like in the heaviest of heavy states. Like I used to be so overweight, wasn't confident in myself. Like I was in like the bad, and so I was in such bad shape. If I can turn around and be in the shape that I am now and do the stuff that I love, so can anyone, dude. And that's more or less like my purpose, like bodybuilding and all that.
Yeah. 100%. And I think it's really good, to be encouraging people to allow them to know that they really can do whatever they want. Like if you're really skinny, you can gain that weight. If you're overweight, you can lose that weight.
Hell yeah, dude. Like, bro, and I had fun doing it, dude. I love the process of it. Like, I'm around competition weight right now too. So like in the UFC, like with fighters when like they stay around fight weight, like I'm the same thing too. So I'm like, cool. Like, when February comes, let me win that. Let me take some dubs in that, and then see where it goes from there. And then I think ideally though, after February, my goal would probably be strong to compete maybe in powerlifting. So that'd be a badass idea for the YouTube channel. Do like a docu series on that, like
Yeah.
can Nayith Vicencio get transitioned over to powerlifting? Let's go ahead and find out. Boom. TV show idea right there.
There you go.
There
Yeah,
you
no,
go.
I mean, like you just said, I think enjoying the process is literally the most important thing for
Yeah.
any aspect of life. Because
Yeah.
it's like, we're small creators, we don't have a million subscribers, right? And it's like,
Not
but
yet, Brody.
but not yet, right? But it's
Not yet.
also like, I'm not like, it's not like we don't need that. It's like we're doing what we think is authentic, we're sharing what we believe in, and wherever that gets us, that gets us.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
So do you want to expand on, so your father was involved in it, and then he really, what was the impact that he had on you to really get you into it?
This man is literally the Gus D'Amato to my Mike Tyson, bro. He is literally my life coach and fucking training coach too, dude. I have him come with me to the gym and everything, dude. Like he's there for me, bro. He tells me, head up, dude. I the fucking tiger in Spanish too, which makes it even better. He
Yeah.
literally is like, shoulders back, bro. Fuck yeah, that's my boy, dude. Let's go, lift. Like he's everything for me, dude. And I want to make him proud too, dude. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, dude, he's sacrificed so much for me to be able to have like the ability to grow up here, have the gift of growing up here while he was an immigrant, and I just want to make him proud for that more than anything. That's one of my main goals too. I want to kill it out here and just make him proud, dude, and take care of him, dude. As a man, I'm like, you know what, dude, I really want to do that for my family. I just want to take care of them. make sure they have everything taken care of, and I want to be able to do that. And that's one of my main goals with the channel as well. I want to grow it to the level where I'm able to provide for them, take care of them, and give back, dude, for their gift of being able to have me grow up in the United States, man. God bless America, bro, for that, dude.
Something I think about is like, when I'm older, if I'm able to make a good amount of money, like being able to give back to my parents, like call my parents up when they're like 70 or whatever. I'm like, hey, dad, mom, you're going on vacation next week, right? You're going here, blah blah blah. Just send them wherever, right? But even with that, it's like there's nothing I can truly do to really repay them for everything they've done. I'm sure you might feel the same way.
Yeah, no, that's 100%, dude. Like, fuck, dude. Like, my dad's story, dude, it's a legit movie, and that's a surprise project I'm working on too for the channel, and something I really want to do, like, go 100% on and have it be ready for film festivals in 2023. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, his story, dude, literally something out of Narcos, bro. Of course, about the killing and the drugs, but it literally is crazy, dude. Like, so for me, his story is so crazy, and it provides like the perfect backstory for like why I'm doing this too. And I think it's a perfect like accompanying piece to like all the stuff that I'm making right now that people can watch that and go, holy shit, dude, Nayith is gonna kill it at this, dude. Like, I'm all in on this man, It's really cool, dude. And then my dad really is like the backbone for everything I'm doing, dude. So that's my guy. That's my best friend, bro.
Yeah. No, that's such a beautiful thing because especially nowadays. I mean, everywhere around the world, but a lot of times in here in America, it's like a lot of people don't have like a really potent father figure, even like someone like the feminine side of your mother. It's like, and that stuff is really important growing up and for them to instill in you, just to help you navigate life.
Hell yeah, dude. My dad is like the grown-up version of me. Like he's goofy too, but he is very old school with like his values, right? So I know sometimes like with me and dude, and I'm always like, dang, I'm kind of messed up. I should want to go talk to that girl. I tell him my dad's like, fuck that, dude. You're the man, bro. Look up, man. Head up, dude. Chest out. You're fucking the man, dude. Don't worry about it, bro. You got it next time, dude. Don't trip about it. Like he's very, very old school like that. And that's what I love about him, dude. But then he can be goofy too, like I can make him laugh about the dumbest thing too. But when it comes to training and when it comes to life, dude, he's very on point about that. And that's what I love about him. I'm like, that's my guy, bro. That's my man.
Yeah. No, that's so cool. And especially like how he's kind of like the older version of you. Like what one of the things like I've kind of analyzed is like, I know how my father acts and stuff. I've been around him for most of my life, right? And sometimes the way I say something or something I do, I'm like, I got that from him.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
All right. So I want to ask you, what's your opinion on the red pill space on YouTube?
Oh, dude. Okay, you know what? The message is like very clouded with the red pill. I think the message that like, men should really focus on themselves. It's good, dude. Like, like you shouldn't let like the burden of you shouldn't let like chasing women be like your main priority. You know what I mean? There's other priorities you should focus on. If you want to make more money, do that. If you want to get in better shape, do that. Chasing women are like, being all about that isn't like the move. But then the message they also have of them like hating on women, right? Like thinking, that if they don't go out with them, that they're garbage. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's stupid. Like, no, dude, like, how are you gonna think like that? And that's what's scary about the community, because like it's exploded, dude. Like it really has exploded online. And my worry is that like the younger kids are gonna get into that dumbass mindset of them hating on women, thinking like they're garbage, and it's gonna lead to some really messed up situations, I feel, dude. So that's like what's worrying of me about the red pill community. And overall, dude, like the message is super duper clouded, but it's just really messed up, dude.
Yeah, like originally when I like discovered it on YouTube, probably like my freshman, sophomore year of high school, like I think it was a lot more clear and it was a lot more diverse and like, yeah, we're going to talk about girls, but also talk about weightlifting, meditation, mental health, stuff like that, right? Yeah. But nowadays it's like only about women and like maybe you should get into the gym, but women.
Yeah,
and specifically hating women.
Exactly. Like the message is so clouded, but that's so messed up on so many levels for you to be hating on women, bro. Like, dude, no, what the fuck? Like, if they reject you, bro, it's all good, dude. Like, you do you move on, dude. Don't fucking get caught up on all that, dude. don't start hating on them for that, bro. Like, you do you, you move on to the next, and you're Gucci, dude. Don't be hating on them for that. The fuck? They have their own thing. They don't like you. Fuck it. It's all good, dude. You move on next. Bada bing, bada boom. You're all good. But then they're preaching like the most messed up values. I'm just like, no, dude. No. Like, bro. That's why people get weird as fuck then in public, bro. And they get all closed up, everything. I'm like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Confident yourself, man. Stand up straight, dude. Smile, dude. Give them a smile, bro. Be like, hey, how you doing? Like, how's your day? That's it, dude. Who gives a fuck they like you or not, dude?
Yeah.
You be you. Just be nice to them, dude. Give them a compliment. If you're really feeling it, don't give them a fake compliment, and then you're all good, dude. That's
Exactly.
it, dude. That's it.
And the biggest thing is, you know, when you're your authentic self with a girl or with anyone, it's like if she doesn't like you when you're being your authentic self, okay, right? You know, that all that means is that you guys aren't right for each other. That's all it means. There's no purpose to, oh no, all girls don't like me or they don't like me because of that. It's like it's not about that. It's not that deep.
Exactly. It's not deep at all, dude. You just be yourself, be nice with people, be cordial with them. And that's it. That's the beauty of life, dude. And it will pay you back on so many levels. But just be yourself, be nice with people, don't be weird. And what I mean by weird is like don't be closed off. Like don't be like you don't want to talk to them. No, dude. People are lovely, dude. The universe itself, the earth, everyone's beautiful in their own awesome way, dude. So just be nice with them, give them a smile, talk to them how their day went, and everything's all good, dude, at the end of the day.
Yeah, bro. And dude, at the end of the day, I mean, it's like no matter what religion you're a part of or what you believe after it happens when you die and stuff like that, it's like we're all gonna die one day, man. Everybody's here just living life, trying to figure things out, trying to live a happy and at least decent life. And the worst thing is to be a teenage boy, be 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, and then have this mindset of all women are like this, because then you're just gonna, with this time where you could be meeting some really cool people and some really cool girls, you're gonna have this mindset of demonizing everyone around you and like everyone's out to get me, no one likes me because I'm short, blah blah blah, this and that. And it's like looking on the negative side of things like that, especially when it's not even realistic, is never gonna get you anywhere. It's not gonna make you happy.
Exactly, dude. Like it's for us, for like men, right? For guys, for dudes, it's really awesome to have like a competitive side to yourself because that just pushes yourself to get better, right? The thing it's not, it shouldn't even be. It shouldn't be a part of you. It's you demonizing other people, bro, for no goddamn reason, dude. No, I'm like, bro, no, that's not you, bro. You don't do that, dude. You don't fucking do that. And that's what really gets me about the red pill community, bro. It's so clouded, man.
Yeah, and it's like, especially a lot of them that are in the Miami scene, it's like, the way I look at it is like, you could watch a video and you could see like one or two, you could see a few of the girls on there like saying some stupid stuff, right? But at the same time, the way I think about it is like, that's Miami. In Miami, that's like the party culture, man. As a man, you're valued for your money. And as a girl, you're valued for your looks. That's not how the world works. That is how Miami works. And they're painting it as this is the entire Western world. All girls are like, it's just, come on.
I think more than anything, people just have to go out and experience it for themselves, dude. And then they'll find out that everyone's awesome, dude. Like, and you might have the occasional person that might be mean to you. It's all good, though. You just keep doing you, keep being nice, and you find out that everyone's awesome, dude. Like, everyone's awesome in like their own unique, special ways, cliches that sounds, but I'm like super positive, especially coming from like, just like the household I grew up in, dude, where everyone's like very loving. And that people like to rip on me for that too, like, bro, you're so naive. I'm like, well, yeah, shit, dude, that's my name, dude. But like, I like to keep it positive, dude. You know what I mean? Like, if I see someone, hell yeah, I'm gonna strike up a convo. Be like, hey man, how you doing, bro Chacha? How you doing? Awesome, yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Starbucks, dude. Literally, I love going there. So I'm just like, dude, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Yeah.
They smile up to, dude, how you doing? That's just me, dude. But like, you'll find out, dude. The more you go out, the more you just converse with people, dude. You find out that they're cool, they're awesome in their own way.
And what people don't realize is like you having the positive attitude like you do, and you striking up a conversation with people and just giving off those positive vibes, like that Starbucks barista could just be sitting there all day, just going back and forth. People are being rude to her, and you go there and you say that nice thing. Or something as simple as, "Hey, how are you?" And that makes their day, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that, dude, and people love that. They if someone with high energy and just positivity goes with them, they'll respond back with the same way too. 9.5 times out of 10, you know.
Exactly.
So that's what I love. That's just me, dude. But like, that's like I love doing that, you know.
Yeah, because yeah, like you just said, when you're, it's just like a fundamental law of the universe. Whatever you put out is what you get back. It's not what you want; it's what you put
Chemistry.
out. That's what you get back. So you put
Exactly.
out positive energy, you're getting back that most of the time. You're negative most of the time. That's what you're getting back most of the time. And
Exactly.
it's just, I think it's really important for people to analyze how they're living their lives and how they're thinking about things, because it's like, all right, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking this. I'm thinking that this is bad and this is bad. No wonder like most of the stuff in my world isn't positive.
Exactly, dude. Dude, like, bro, the catalyst of what I did doing that, as it really drove my YouTube journey too in so many ways. Like, I worked at a mall that was like very close to like where I live, and I used to go there all the time as a kid. Never imagined myself working there, and then I was like, you know what, it'd be fun to work retail again, right? Because I used to work at a Best Buy and everything, but have it be like clothing. So I worked at a place called Madewell, which is like a J. Crew kind of like store, right? And then, dude, it was so fun, bro, just working there and getting to talk with people, getting to converse with customers. And that's a awesome thing too. It's like if you're very like awkward, if you're very like shy, and you want to kind of get out of your shell, dude, there's nothing better than working like a retail gig, dude. At a place like that's like very that you feel like it. You don't have to do like a Target or anything like that, but like a place that you really like and you enjoy the vibes, it'll help you in so many ways, just conversing with people and getting the adjustment to that. But anyways, I was working there, and one of my favorite things that I love to do, I had a 15-minute break. I used to love going to this little coffee shop that was literally like a 5-minute walk from the store that I worked at. And dude, the vibes from that place was so awesome. Like I used to just get like the huge, biggest smile just going there and talking to the baristas there. And the baristas eventually became like one of my like very good close friends, right? And I told him, hey, dude, like, I have a YouTube channel, bro. Like, you want to check it out for me? He's like, dude, yeah, for sure. I got you. He looks at it with like the 4 or 5 videos I had up. He's like, dude, these are actually like dope. I was like, you like them? He's like, dude, like, why don't you make more? I was like, like, I don't have the time. I'm working. I'm in class. He's like, no, dude, like, if you have the time, bro, you should really consider making like more content. This is actually like really dope. So then eventually, once I won this competition in September for bodybuilding, for natural bodybuilding, I was like, dude, no way. Like, I think I have something here, dude. If I won this then and I got the prize money for that, why not do something, dude? Like, why not go all in? So I ended up leaving the mall gig. I loved it so much, but I was like, I went all in. But the fact that the baristas, like a random barista, had like the courage to be like, dude, you have something here, bro. You should go all in on it. It's just one of those things. And the fact that like we were able to have something that deep just compared to like a couple months back when I was like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, how you doing? It's awesome, dude. And it really goes to show you like you never know how things could turn out unless you just be yourself. You be nice with people, just talk to them for a bit, and you never know how things go. And going there ended up being like one of my favorite parts of the day, dude. Just going with them, talking with them, shooting the shit. There was nothing better, man.
Yeah, dude. When you meet people, you truly like. You might start off just talking about like some small talk stuff, like not really deep or anything, but you really never know how much you can relate to just someone you meet at like a coffee shop or at a retail store or wherever you're working. It's like you never know. So striking up that conversation with that person, with that guy, with that girl, it's always worth it, because in the end, no matter what happens, you're always going to learn something about someone. You're going to learn something about yourself. You could become really good friends with them. That could be your future girlfriend or boyfriend. You have no idea. Just go up and meet people and just see where things go.
Dude, that's my guy, bro. Literally, he's he's one of the funniest dudes I know, bro. He's like, I'm like, bro, this is literally like Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop making coffee, dude. That's my boy, dude. That's my guy. Dude, I miss that place so much, dude. And they were really a catalyst for like me getting back in and going 100% on the YouTube stuff, on the YouTube content or content creation in general. So one of my things is like, dude, I really want to pay it back to them. Once this becomes big, which it's going to be, I really want to do something that special for them, dude, because they really were the big catalyst for me going into YouTube. I want to do it now. I really just want to pay it back from them in big, dude, for me going all in on all this, dude, because without them, the chances of me getting into content creation again, getting into YouTube, the chances are slim, but it wasn't without their motivation, their support in doing all this, that I want to get back into it. So I always get sentimental talking about them, dude, because they really were a big catalyst for all this.
Yeah, and gratitude, and yeah, being able to be grateful for those people is such an important thing. And I think something that isn't normalized enough is us just like
supporting, dude, like just having each other's backs,
yeah,
dude, And bro, they were like I know, like, I'm hoping they see this, dude, because they don't know how big of a part they really had in all this, dude. Like once both of us, once we make it, dude, because we're fucking going to be, dude. And I'm on a platform where I'm able to give gratitude back, whether it be like an award, maybe, whatever the case might be. I really want to go back and be like, dude, there were a couple people at that one coffee shop I used to go to on my 15-minute break. You guys were the best part of my day, and you guys really were the driving force for me getting back into YouTube creation. Now, who could imagine I'm a fitness influencer getting back into the content creation because of a coffee shop? But shit, that's the beauty of life, dude.
Yeah, man. And yeah, bro, exactly. That's the thing. We can live our lives, and every day, like most of our days could seem like they're the same, right? But when every day you wake up, you truly have no idea what can happen. Like I'm living my life, right? I'm hitting up people, trying to do podcasts and stuff, and I wake up one morning and you found my video and you messaged me. We got this going. It's like you never know what can happen with anyone.
Exactly, dude. The time I had at working at that mall was some of the most special times of my life, dude. I know, right? People are like, really, a job? I'm like, dude, that wasn't a job. That really was an experience, dude. Getting to work with the people I did at that place at Madewell was so special, dude. And if I had the chance again, I really would enjoy just working maybe once a week, twice a week, whatever the case might be. It really was a special time working with them, dude. And hoping the chance might open up again, dude. Even if I'm like with like a million subscribers, dude, if I have the chance to, dude, I would love to go back there in a heartbeat. But it was such a unique time, dude, and that whole experience was really a driving force for me getting into content creation. So without them, man, there wouldn't be a Nayith doing all this right now.
Yeah, no, that dude. You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to when we both keep consistent, we both get bigger, and then we have a podcast again. Once we're at something, I fly to you, you fly to me. We do a podcast in person. We're like, listen, man, remember when we met each other? Remember what things were like? And it's just.
Brad, we're big things happening, dude. I'm excited, dude, and we're both hungry, dude. We're both wanting to be the best, dude. Without that drive, you can't make anything happen, dude.
Yeah.
But as long as you have that, you have persistence, right? I used to, dude, a badass movie if you guys are really getting into, not even content creation, just doing something yourself, right? Whether it's like art, whatever, art, entrepreneurship, whatever you want to do. Watch that movie, The Founder, bro, with Michael Keaton, bro, about the founder of McDonald's, bro. There's a pivotal scene in that movie where Michael Keaton's on his bed. He's listening to Earl Nightingale. And the one message that really fucking inspires me to this day, dude, persistence, bro. Persistence is the driving force to everything, dude. As long as you're persistent, you keep posting, bro. You keep doing what you love. You do it every goddamn day. You show people do it. Fucking A, dude. The sky's the limit, bro. That's how you make shit happen, dude.
Completely agree. Well, Nayith, I really appreciate you coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Dude, hell yeah, bro. Is it 3:00, right? Oh, shit, dude. Dude, I'm down to go for 10 more minutes, bro, if you want to.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Let's fucking do it, bro. We're in a banger, bro. We got some sentimental, some motivational.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Dude, hell yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Dude, so what we got next?
I want to.
What are we feeling, bro?
I got any more concepts written down, but I'm thinking, what do you? Now, this isn't completely related to your content, but what's your beliefs on what happens when you die?
You know what, dude? Okay, I come from like a very old school Hispanic family. Keep that in mind. So I still am a Roman Catholic. Like I'm like very old school with that. I think honestly, when you die, I think good shit comes your way, dude. I think you're gonna meet Jesus. You're gonna meet God. You're like, dude, what's up, man? He's gonna be like, hey, man, were you good? Let me be honest with me. Were you good? throughout your life, you're probably be like, yeah, I don't think I did anything. Maybe once or twice, like maybe stole like a candy bar at 7-Eleven or something. I doubt he's gonna, you know what I mean, kick you out. He's probably like, dude, just repent. You're Gucci. Come on, dude. It's good to have you. I'm very positive like that. I feel like that's the way what happens when you die. But keep in mind, I'm very old school, dude. I come from like, dude, I swear to you, bro. Like my family is so old school too with when it comes to like religion, dude. Bro, if I like curse sometimes in my house, dude, my mom makes me like go like this real quick. All right, my bad.
Yeah, but I mean, man, I think, I'm not like a part of any religion, but like I pull different stuff from different religions and kind of pull my own point of view. But, I think something that has kind of plagued us a little bit is, as a society, is like, there's nothing after you die. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's just like, there's no God, there's no like real energy in the universe. Everything is just like, bleh.
Dude, a phenomenal ass movie on the concept of nihilism, dude, is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Dude, that movie is so beautiful about that message. Because if you have that mindset that like, nothing really matters, then like life isn't worth living, dude, if you think like that, But, I feel like at the end, dude, once you pass away, dude, and you go to the other side, I feel like you have I think it just keeps getting better for you, dude. Like it just keeps getting more interesting. It keeps getting better. And you know what I mean? That's just how I feel like overall, dude. If I weren't a Catholic, that's how I'd imagine I would think too.
Yeah, but I mean, one thing that I've come to really believe is that no matter what happens after you die, it's like this body, maybe it's temporary, but whether you want to call it like your soul, your being, whatever you want to call it, it's like that is something that is eternal, and it might not be in this exact body, in this consciousness, but the real you minus your personality, minus this physical form, like that is infinite, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. You ever think once you passed away, you might be able to view your life back like Adam Sandler did in Click, dude, with like the control?
Yeah, dude. Apparently, I don't know how scientists even like came up with this, but apparently, when you die, there's like a 7-minute real-time sequence where you live back your what your mind.
Give me 1 second, Brody. Give me 1 second. My bad. All right, dude. Sorry about that, man.
No, you're good.
And they were like, "Yo, are you okay?" I'm like, "Dude, better than ever right now. We're on the podcast. Dude, can't ask for anything better."
What was I saying?
Dude, hit me back, bro. You were telling me that scientists apparently were finding out you can play 7 minutes of your life in a playback, bro.
Yeah. Apparently, it's like something just your mind does as you're dying, but to you, it doesn't seem like 7 minutes. It seems like however long all the memories you are living out. But my question is, how would scientists even determine how that is working?
Fucking A, Brad, dude. You really made me think now, dude. Dude, I wonder if it's like 4K, dude. If the qualities are like,
is it 420p or is it?
Could you
fucking
imagine
360?
how messed up that would be if your memory is like, dude, bro, I'm gonna hit you with the concept. Imagine, dude, if the memories you have, dude, once you pass away, like, it's like the quality is judged by like how good you remember. If you remember a memory vividly, you get it at 4K. If you barely remember something, you get it at like 240p as it's getting played back to you, bro. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, bro, are you kidding me, dude? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro,
yeah.
Why not get it in 4K, dude? What the hell, man? Like, I'm going, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, apparently it goes back to even like memories that you don't even consciously remember. Because you have your subconscious mind, which is all this stuff in the back where you don't actually like consciously remember, but it's still there, right?
Exactly.
But it's like there's weird concepts where it's like, I'll just be doing something random and like I'll just remember some memory I had from when I was real young, just for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. Dude, and man, we'd make an interesting spirituality podcast if we were just to focus on that, dude.
Yeah, we could do that sometime if we want.
Hell yeah, dude. To branch off to do different concepts. No, man, it's interesting, dude. That whole spirituality concept is so interesting for me too, dude. Especially exploring it from like a different viewpoint. It's always the best, dude, being able to explore something like that.
Oh yeah, I love just hearing different people's points of views on everything. I love it.
Exactly, bro.
All right, well, I think we'll end the podcast here. Nayith, again, thank you so much for coming on. It was a
Dude,
pleasure.
Brad, I appreciate you, man. We gotta do a sequel to this Potter, bro, because I feel like we have so much good shit to talk about. Fitness,
100%.
like whatever. Case might be, Brody.
Yeah. All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Do appreciate you guys. Check out Nayith sent you, bro. YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. I'm everywhere, Brodies and Brochachas. We're just going up from here, like Michael Chandler says, bro. I'll see you at the top, guys. Appreciate you guys. My boy.